Hey guys, I am back with another video. My fan is on. Hopefully it's not too loud. I don't feel like getting up to turn it off. But hey, it's Rhonda. Welcome back. If it's your first time here, welcome. I'm just gonna be doing my makeup and running my mouth, and hopefully this video isn't too long. It's about 10 minutes to 12 now. We'll see how long it is. I'm just gonna be talking about my weekend and doing my makeup. I'm going to just put the name of the stuff that I use on the screen. Hopefully, don't hold me to it. So I'm gonna try to put the name of the stuff on the screen. I just got this from Walmart yesterday. It's the Wet n Wild Cold Crayon, and it is in the shade Simmer Brown Now. Oh, that's cute. I didn't realize that was the name of it. Simmer Brown Now. That's the name of it. And I used this yesterday on my eyebrows and as a lip liner. And I bought 2 of them. And I like this pencil. I love how it made my brows look and everything. And this was like a last minute purchase. But we're going to get into that a little bit later about yesterday, which was Sunday. We're going to start with Saturday first. So, as y'all know, since I started working my current job, I've been working every weekend. I've been working usually Thursday through Sunday. So a few months back, me and my bestie, we made plans to go to Hollow Scream on Saturday, which was the 26th. So we made those plans months ago. And then me and my friend Jen, she told me about this brunch. It was called Dreams Do Come True brunch, and it's their 5th year having it. And so it was something that she saw, I think on Instagram or something, because one of her idols that she loves, he was gonna be there. And so she saw he was gonna be there, and so she wanted to go. So she asked me if I wanted to go, and so I was like, yeah, we can go. So it actually worked out perfect, because I was already requesting off the 26th to go to Hollow Scream, and now I could just request off the 27th. So like I said, months ago I requested my nights off. Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday night. Requested my nights off. Got them off, no problem. When I got the days off, I was so happy, because I was like, even though I knew it was well in advance when I requested them off, I still didn't know, because I was kind of new. I'm kind of new to this job, so I didn't know if I was going to get them off or not. So anyway, got the days off, and that made me happy and even more excited about this weekend that was approaching. So I have been looking forward to this weekend, y'all, no lie, and it was finally coming, and I was so excited. I worked Thursday night, I worked Friday night, but then when I got off Saturday morning, I was like super pumped. And I think I don't remember if oh yeah, Saturday morning I went and got a pedicure, and then I came back home and I was doing like I sold some eyelashes, and I was doing like little odds and ends, and then I was like, let me lay down and take a nap. So I lay down and take a nap at about probably 2 o'clock. So I laid down and take my nap at about 2 o'clock, and then I ended up getting up at like, I think it was like 5:36, so I can I got up late because I wanted to beat my face and do my makeup and all of that. But I got up late, so I was like, it's not a big deal going to Hollow Scream. It's gonna be this is Florida. It's gonna be muggy and humid. I don't need no makeup on anyway. Ooh, my hands are ashy. I don't need makeup on anyway. So that wasn't a big deal. So I just put on some lashes, and that was it. So me, Keisha, and AD, we get to Hollow Scream. Pay to park. Like all the other years when we went to an event like this, we always went to Halloween Horror Nights. I've never been to Hollow Scream. I think AD had went before, but I've never been to Hollow Scream. So we get there. You gotta pay to park. First of all, you don't have to pay to park at Universal if you're a Florida resident. At least that's how it was the last time we were there. I don't know if it's changed since then, but okay, that was the first thing. It was like, okay, so now I gotta pay $25. Now we had to pay $25 to park. So we paid the $25 to park. Then I mean, it's like no instruction of what you're supposed to do. It's like you're supposed to automatically know. But if you're somebody that hasn't ever been there, or you haven't been there in a while, how you know what you're supposed to do? So we get out of the car and we just follow the crowd where everybody else is going. And so we go to this little stop that is a pickup spot for the little trolley. So then we gotta wait for the trolley to pick us up to take us to the park. So we're sitting there, well, not sitting there, standing there, We waited for a trolley for probably about maybe 30 minutes. Maybe 30 minutes. I don't, something like that. But anyway, we waited for, let me finish this brow and then I'm gonna come back. Okay, so then when we finally get picked up by the trolley, we get on the trolley and it takes us to the park. And it was like a 2-minute ride to the park. So we probably could have walked and it would only been probably like 7-8 minutes. So anyway, but of course, we didn't know that. It's like no instruction. It's like, okay, where do I go? What do I do? So we get on the trolley, we get to the park. Once we get to the park, you know, the little print, we bought our, we purchased, all of us purchased our tickets online. I paid $86 for my ticket. They each paid $96 for their tickets. Because we bought what's called Frontline Fear, which is like the skip line, so that you don't have to wait in like the regular line. It's kind of like VIP. And so I only wanted to do the haunted houses because I don't do roller coasters, because I might not always fit in them because I'm a large girl. So I wasn't about to waste my $10. So anyway, my ticket was the Frontline Fear skip pass, or whatever you want to call it, VIP, for all the haunted houses. So I wouldn't have to wait in the regular line, and theirs was for the haunted houses and the roller coaster. So that's why theirs was $10 more. So we purchased our tickets online, and then when we get there, we go to like the place to, you know, to go into the park, and we got our ticket out. We've been through security. We got our ticket out, our ID out. So we get there, and the lady has like this little scanner, and she was like, "Oh, your ticket doesn't have a barcode on it. It's supposed to have a barcode." So it's like, well, what do we do, ma'am? Because all 3 of our tickets that we have, that we printed from online, it looks the same. So she was like, "Oh, go to the ticket window, and they'll probably be able to print you out one that has a barcode." So we go back to the ticket window, and then when we get to the ticket, when we get to the ticket window, we are told, now listen to this, we are told that what we purchased was just the VIP, just the Frontline Fear, just the you know, but we still needed to purchase an admissions ticket. What? So you mean to tell me that for $86 I still need to purchase an admissions ticket, because this is not going to get me into this park? And I paid $86, they paid $96. And because it was the day of, you know, that we were trying to get in, the admissions price was I want to say it was either $69 or $79. It was one or two, but I'm pretty sure it was $79. So I'm gonna have to pay another $80. We're each gonna have to pay another $80 in order to get in. It's what we were told, and we're like, and I mean, like, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You know, sometimes we have trouble admitting when we're wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But on that ticket that we had, if that was not for admissions, if that was just the upgrade, then it should have said on that ticket, it should have either said on that ticket, that printout that we had, in capital letters, in bold letters, "This is not for admissions," or something along that lines. You must also purchase an admissions ticket, something along those lines. Either that, or seeing as though we purchased them online, we should not have been able to purchase them without also purchasing an admissions ticket. That's just my little humble thoughts, you know. If I'm wrong, somebody in the comments let me know. But why am I able to purchase an upgrade without purchasing an admissions ticket? And I'm sitting there talking about, I was supposed to call corporate today, but that's alright, it's still early, I still got time, because I just feel like that's ridiculous. Now I understand it wasn't the people at the park's fault that the website is fucked up and the website let us do that. It's not the people at the park's fault. So that's why, you know, and you know, I work in customer service. I feel like I have always worked in customer service. So, you know, just because the company did something that's messed up, it's not the employee's fault. So I try, you know, my hardest not to take it out on the employee. So it's like, okay, after we were told that, I was just like, we were all just like, okay, so, you know, so I'm not paying another, we're not paying another $80 each just to come in the park, because this is ridiculous. So they said they were gonna, the guy with the, then when the manager came over, or supervisor, whoever the fuck he was, William, when he came over, he was like, that he could give us refunds and blah blah blah. And so remember, we just paid $25 to park. So okay, we just paid $25 to park, and so then this bastard had the audacity to ask us if we had the receipt. No, the receipt's in the car, because when you go to a place like that, they you usually leave, that's your parking receipt, you leave it in the dashboard, right? So but we're here, so we obviously had to pay to park in order to get here, but this bastard said he needed the receipt. So we leave from the park, go back, wait on the trolley to pick us up. The trolley has to take us back to the parking area. We walk back to the car, get the receipt. Then we walk back to the trolley pickup area, wait for the trolley once again. The trolley picks us up, brings us back to the park. We get back to the park. Now this process of us going back to the car to get the receipt, it took maybe about 10 minutes. So that wasn't too bad, because seeing as though it was getting later in the night, we got to the park. I think it was about 8 o'clock we got to the park, and the park was open until until 1 o'clock. But anyway, it had gotten later in the night, so I think at this point it was probably like after 9 o'clock, and so, you know, it wasn't too busy, so it only took us about 10 minutes to get the trolley back to the parking area and then come back from the parking area back to the park. So less than 10 minutes, we get back to the park, go back to the same ticketing window that we just left, and now it is dark, the lights are off, and William is sitting at his computer like he doesn't see us. So we're standing there. Like, there's one set of ticketing windows like on this side, then there was an opening, and then there was another set of ticketing windows on this other side with a line of probably about 200 people in it. Yeah, so we're standing there. William is pretending like he doesn't see us. So at this point, Keisha goes and she knocks on the window, and then he comes up to the window and says, "Oh, I'm sorry, we're closed." So you're closed. You sent us back to the car to get our receipt, but now we come back and now you're closed and you can't help us. So now we have to go to the other ticketing side and stand in this line and wait to be helped. That's what you're telling us, William. And he was like, yes, all our troubles could have been resolved. Our issues could have been handled. We could have been gone from that park. All William had to do, he knew that we were coming back. He knew we were coming back. Because I told him that we were coming back, because they were going to give us that $25. We were not going to let them have $25. So all he had to do was process our refunds right then and give us our $25 back for the parking, and we could have left. But he wanted to be an asshole and say that he was close and he couldn't help us. So we go over to, I need to do my makeup, I'm sitting here talking. So we go over to the other ticketing side, and we gotta wait in this line. Remember I told you it was probably about 200 people in that line. So then we were there waiting in that line for probably about another 30 to 45 minutes. So we're waiting in that line, and then we finally get up. It's our turn. We go to the window, and I say to the lady, we're here, we need 3 refunds. And now all of a sudden William's bitch ass is in this on this side now. He's left from the side that he was just on. He could have helped us and let us go on our merry way, but he didn't want to, so now he's on this side. So I see him back there. So I said, we need 3 refunds. You can ask William back there. He knows the situation. He knows what's going on. So then that's when he comes over, and he was like, first of all, they were behind this bulletproof window, and so they were able to like turn the sound off and on. And so then he came over, and you could see him telling her, the girl, yeah, blah 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 blah, and to do the refund. So they're processing the refunds. They do all 3 of our refunds. All of us use a card, obviously, because we purchased them online. And so now, of course, it's going to take 3 to 5 business days for us to get our money back into our accounts. That's, you know, even though I feel like they should have been able to give us cash, because you can see that we've paid for it. You can see that it's cleared our accounts. We purchased these tickets more than 3 to 5 business days ago. So I don't get it. You should have been able to give us cash. But that's beside the point, you know. That's how it goes a lot of times. You gotta wait 3 to 5 days. That, even though there's a way around it, because, you know, there's a way around it. I paid with a debit card. There's no way you can't give me cash. But whatever, it's whatever. So now it gets to the point where here's the parking receipt. We need our coin. So we give them the parking receipt, and so then they have this little form that they pass out. And so now you got to fill out a form, put your name, your address, blah 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 blah, for them to give us $25 back. We're not going through all of this. You need to give us the $25 cash, because we just gave you the receipt. You see that we paid the part. Now give us a refund. So they're going on and on. Oh, they gotta have this filled out, blah 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 blah. So then Keisha just takes it and she fills it out, but she doesn't put her address on it. And then at this point, they're just nitpicking, and they're like, oh, we need the address. You already got the address, because you just had our accounts up. You just had the like the documentation up that showed our addresses when you just had to give us refunds for our tickets. So you write the address on there. And, oh, I'm sorry, we can't process if you don't write the address on it. So this is a back and forth thing. We can't process, blah, 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 can't process, blah. So then she slides the form back out there. So I just wrote any address on it. No lie. I made up an address. I just wrote any address on it. And so then she's like, can I see your ID? No, you cannot. So you're not sending us anything. You don't need my correct mailing address, and first of all, you already have it. So no, you can't see my ID. So then there's this back and forth thing. She's like, oh, if you don't give me your ID, I can't process the $25 refund. No. There's not a can't. You're gonna give us the $25. So at this point, you got three people, very loud, very upset, very angry, cursing. And it's at this point that we get security called on us. So we get security called on us. Security comes into that little back room where all the cashiers or whatever are at the window, and so they're over there in the corner, and they're telling them the situation. So then the security lady comes over to the window where we are and asks why we won't write our address on the form. And so then we tell them, at this point, we tell them all that we've been through, and at this point all we need is that $25 so we can go. They already have our addresses, because I just saw on that computer each address that was pulled up. You can see my address. You already know my address. I'm not writing the address on this form. So I mean, I can admit it was very petty. Could have just wrote the address on there, but you know what? Y'all want to give us a hard time. Why am I gonna make it easy for you? So F you. So then the security is like, they need the address, they have to have it for the paperwork, blah blah blah. Ain't nobody writing no address on there. So, and then at this point we're still in the midst of, you know, discussing the situation with the security. And then I can't remember who it was. I don't remember if it was, I think it was the manager. She just slid $25 like between the glass and, like, you know how there's a little opening between, like, when somebody's behind the glass and people are on the outside. So she just slid the $25 on it. That's all you had to do. Thank you. So then we got the $25 and then we left. So at this point it was probably like 10:30, close to 11, I don't know. So we had been at this park for over 2 hours, and it was a waste of time. So we're all 3 of us are pissed. You know, first of all, we drove an hour to get here, and now we can't even go in the park. We're getting a refund in 3 to 5 business days, true enough, but we don't want a refund. Obviously, we spent the money to go in the park. We spent the money for the experience. So we leave there and we're like trying to figure out, well, what we're gonna do, because you know we came all the way, you know, down here, and we need to find something to do, blah 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 blah. So we ended up going to eat, and then after we go eat, we were gonna go to Ybor City, which if you are familiar with the Tampa area, you know what Ybor City is. It's like a little it reminds me of a downtown area, so to speak, like downtown area, and then it has a bunch of like clubs and bars and stuff like that. I haven't been in a few years, but we were gonna go there, but then we ended up going to eat, and then Keisha, motherhood has changed, oh girl, she was ready to go home to her baby. So that's why we came home. And that was Saturday night. So I came home, you know, I got home about 1:30. Excuse me. I got home about 1:30, and then I was telling my mom and my sister about our night and everything. And then I couldn't go to sleep because I was like wired up. So then I don't know what time I finally fell asleep, but I had my alarm set for 6:30 because, you know, the next day, Sunday morning, me and Jen were going to the Dreams Do Come True brunch, which is an entrepreneurial, motivational, women empowerment type of place, type of event. And like the event itself, the brunch whole thing, it started at 12 o'clock, but we purchased tickets for beauty hour with Adriana Thomas, and we were supposed to be there at 10:30, but we didn't leave to head over there until 10:30 because both of us woke up late. And I was so mad because I had my alarm set for 6:30 because I have to get up and, you know, walk Tank and do all that kind of stuff. So I had my alarm set for 6:30 so I can get up and walk him and feed him and then beat my face and then, you know, leave on time. I was planning to leave my house at like, I think I said 8:30 because we were planning to leave around 9ish to head over there. So I didn't wake up until 8:45. I was so mad. So then I quickly went outside, walked Tank, and gave him something to eat. And then I took a shower and got dressed, but I didn't get a chance to do my makeup. And y'all know how much I love my makeup, but I didn't get a chance to do my makeup. And at first I was feeling, you know, a tad bit insecure because it's like just about everybody there had their makeup done, had their faces beat, looking cute. But then I thought to myself, girl, you went 26 years without wearing makeup. Stop acting like you don't know how to go anywhere without makeup. So that's how I ended up getting that pencil that I was just telling y'all about, because while I was at Walmart waiting to meet Jen, I just went inside Walmart and I got that pencil, and I got this concealer too, which I didn't need, but I wanted to try it. I had heard about this, but I never saw it in stores. So I saw it in stores, so I got it. Anyway, so I got that pencil and some lip gloss, and so I just did my brows. I had lashes on, but I just did my brows and then line my lips with the brown liner and put on the lip gloss that I bought, and that was my makeup for yesterday. Because I was like, I felt silly afterwards, because it's like, just like I just said, you went 26 years without wearing makeup, and now you acting like you can't go nowhere without wearing makeup. But so that's all. And I was kind of stressing and irritated about waking up late yesterday morning because I really wanted to go to that beauty hour. But one thing I have to, you know, always think about is that everything happens for a reason. It was maybe not meant for us to leave at the time that we were planning to leave, because, you know, God, knock on wood, God forbid, you know, I don't want to speak nothing ill on either one of us, but if we had left on time, we might have been in a car accident or something might have happened. You never know. So I just gotta keep, when I start stressing about things not going how I plan them, I just gotta remember that they're going according to God's plan. Things are going how they are supposed to go. But I just hate when things don't go how I think they're supposed to go, which I know a lot of us can relate to that, because you have things planned out how you think it's gonna go, but and it doesn't work out that way. But that happens all the time. Like when I was 16 and in high school, I had my life planned out from the time I was 18 up until 24. And in a nutshell, by the time I was 24, I was supposed to be a homeowner and a mother of 3 kids. That's how much I had my life planned out when I was 16. Once I graduated high school, I was going to do the RN program at my local community college, and I was going to be an RN. Let's see, it's a 3-year program. So I was going to be an RN. I was going to start when I was 18, 19, 20. I was going to be an RN by 21. And so then after I was an RN with an associate's degree, I was going to, I'm telling y'all, this is how I planned my life out when I was 16. I was going to work as an RN for a year and save my money. And so then that would have made me 22. Then I was going to go back to school and get my bachelor's degree. That was going to be another 2 years, so that was going to make me 24. After I got my bachelor's degree, I was going to be making more money as an RN. So then I was going to buy me a house and start having my first of 3 kids. As y'all can see, it didn't turn out like that. But anyway, back to, even though I felt like yesterday was a disaster, I was so irritated yesterday morning because we both left late. But then after me and Jen got together and then we were on the way there, the mood lightened and I kind of chilled out a lot. And it wasn't like, you know, it wasn't so much stress. So I think that's a good thing. So got to the event. We got there, I think it was like maybe 11:30, 11:40 once we arrived, and so we just went ahead and we checked in, and then we took our seat, and then we were the beauty hour. We could see it from where we were sitting, and they were you know, they were wrapping up. So Jen was like, we should go in there, but I was like, it's just about over now. So we didn't go in there. We just sat at our little table. It was kind of like a banquet kind of setup, and so then they also had vendors. So while we were waiting on like the actual program to start, we went out and checked out some of the vendors. A lot of cool vendors were there. I wish I could have been a vendor and selling my eyelashes. I think I would have cleaned up because there was a lot of eyelashes in the building, y'all. So we went out and checked out the vendors, and then it started, and it was a really good program. It was a very emotional. It was a very motivational program. Like, they had a couple of performers, and it's like everybody that was there, they had a story, and that's what I feel was so beautiful about it. And it's like starting from nothing basically, and they all managed to make their lives a success. That was what was so inspiring. So like I told y'all, Adriana Thomas was there. I first discovered her here on YouTube, but I don't think she's really been uploading, but I just follow her on social media, on Instagram mostly, and so I'm a fan of hers. There's another girl, she's from Tampa. She owns Scarlet Abyss Nail Spa. She was there. Well, that's how I knew her, from owning that nail spa, because I follow them on Instagram. They're all black nail salon, which is like, I've never seen one before in my life. I've never seen an all black nail salon. And that she also has I want to say it's a consulting company. I don't know if that's the proper name for it, but it like helps people that if you want to start a business. They she's an entrepreneur all around girl. Like, if they want to start a business, can give you like some tips, show you how to make a website, you know, all the kind of things that you need to know in order to open a business. She has that company. She has the nail salon. She also has a company, it's called His and Hers. Hold on. So that is her Instagram, Ashley LaRue, right there. And oh, so Changing, yeah, it's I use the right term, consulting agency. So it's called Changing Faces MRS is the name of the consulting company. And then go back. His and Her Inc. It is a a pop-up private dining for couples to experience networking, traveling, relationship, and business partnership discussion. Oh, that's cool. It's like a entrepreneurial type of, what you call it, entrepreneurial type of thing. So, and then that is the nail spa, Scarlet Abyss Nail Spa. It's located in Tampa, I think. Yeah, it's located in Tampa. So she was there. She was one of the panel speakers. There was a, I should just get my thing. Duh. So that was Ashley Rodriguez. She was on the panel. She was a panel speaker. Jeremy Jones, that's Jen's guy. That is her idol. He was on the panel. He is a baker. Miss Reese. She is a music mogul. There's Kimberly Stewart. She's a financial advisor. Maggie Gaines. She is a nonprofit guru and coach. Princess Ogaru. She's a childhood suicide survivor and an actress, and an artist and a playwright. Shanae Hall. She is the CEO of Party Life Productions. That's a wedding and event planning company. And then Tamika Kindred. She's the owner of Foxy Fitness Studio. So the panel consisted of a whole bunch of inspirational people that are entrepreneurs, business owners, whatever you want to call them. And then the keynote speaker was Juju from, I hate to say Juju from Love and Hip Hop, but that's where I know her from. But if you are a Love and Hip Hop fan like me, I haven't watched in a while, but I'm still a Love and Hip Hop fan, then you will know her. She's always been classy. She's always been like the voice of reason. She's always been the one that didn't get into drama or none of that. But she was the keynote speaker, and I wanted to take a picture with her, but everybody wanted to take a picture with her, and so I was ready to go. So after Jen got her picture with Jeremy Jones, we left soon after that. I also wanted to take a picture with Adriana Thomas, but I didn't want to be like a stalker, you know. So we just left. But it was a great experience. Heard people's stories. I didn't do much networking because I'm shy, but I gotta change that. Because just like they kept saying, they kept reiterating, they said to meet at least 3 people. Now, I mean, our table consisted of, there was like me, Jen, one girl, the lady and her daughter, those 2 girls, and the table seated 10. So there was, I think there was 9 of us at the table, because Maggie, one of the panel speakers that I just mentioned, she sat there because her friends were sitting there, but then she was up on the panel. So there was 9 of us sitting at our table, and they kept, so of course we greeted and spoke to the people that were there at the table with us. But as far as they wanted people, they kept reiterating to people to work the room and go around the room and meet at least 3 people, but we didn't do all of that. So, but I gotta get better with that, because I am shy, and like they kept, I keep getting off subject. Like they kept reiterating, it's not always what you know, it's who you know, and that is so true. I have experienced that firsthand, so I know that to be true. But I'm still shy, and I still am hesitant to put myself out there and introduce myself to a stranger. But I want to change that. That's something that I'm gonna work on. So, like I said, even though my weekend started off rocky, I even made a post on Facebook. I was like, been looking forward to this weekend for months, and so far nothing has turned out right. Girl, I was emotional. I was an emotional wreck. I was 2 through Sunday morning. So anyway, even though it started out rough, it ended very well. The event was extraordinary. It's exceptional. It was great. Like, I even got turned on to a new song, y'all, and I'm gonna play a little bit of it. I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to play it, because I'm probably gonna get a copyright strike. But one of the performers that were there was 2 performers. There was a girl named Tara Lynn. She's from the Bahamas, and then there was a girl named Red Rihanna. She is from Tampa. and I've listened to this song probably about 20 times.
My mama had 2 jobs. She had no man to call when times got hard. So can you blame me for being independent? I can't depend on nobody. Man, I got it.
I was supposed to use this e.l.f. concealer, but I'll have to use it next time I do my makeup because I've already used the Fenty. Y'all was supposed to remind me. Y'all just let me put the Fenty on, and I didn't try the e.l.f. one, but I got it in the color Deep Olive. I think this is a good highlight shade for me. Hopefully it's not too light. I don't know. We'll try it next time. All right. It's supposed to rain today. Where's my rain? Now I'm just gonna go ahead and use powder to contour the face. There was this girl that was sitting at the table with us, and when I saw her first of all, makeup was impeccable. Her cut crease was beautiful, and when I saw it, I was like, dang, that cut crease looks professional. So you know how, you know, after yesterday I followed a whole bunch of new people like that, like the founders of Dreams Do Come True. I followed them, and all of the panel speakers that I could find on Instagram. I followed all of them, and so one of the panel speakers, she had her makeup done, and so she had tagged the makeup artist. So I just went to look at the makeup artist's page, and it was the girl that was at the table. When I saw her makeup, I knew that was professional cut crease. But that was her that was sitting at the table because she had a picture, and if y'all could have seen that cut crease was so bomb. But I should have known. I should have known she was a professional when I seen it. And there I was sitting there looking like a bum. I'm just kidding. I mean, not about looking like a bum, because I was looking like a bum, but it is what it is. I'm gonna use a little bit of blush. This is that Toasted Almond from Black Radiance that I didn't get to use in my last video. That's this one. It actually looks pretty good. It's not like too, I can see like the color in it, but it's not like too bright to where I'm looking like a clown. So I like that. I like it. Now I'm going to use a highlighter and go over that. Just going to use the highlighter out of this Golden Sexy palette. I'm going to use Serve Face. So, moral of the story of my story is, I mean, it's not my story, but what I've taken away from my experience this weekend is, it is what it is. But no, seriously, even when you think things are not going right, you know, how you think they should be going and not going right, just keep pushing. Just keep pushing, just keep going. I know y'all can probably see my laundry back there on my bed, but don't pay it no attention. I need to put it away. Hopefully y'all can't even see it. I shouldn't even mention it. There it is. See it? I need to put it away, but I don't feel like it. Oh, I need a powder brush for my face. So I'm just going to use this powder all over my face. This is my Makeup Forever Stay Matte powder. I'm going to spray my face to set everything in. Alright, so I'm just going to do the lips that I did yesterday. I'm going to use the brown pencil and line my lips. So Cheap Gloss is by, who is this by? Oh, Rimmel. So by Rimmel, and it's Stay Glossy, and this is in the shade Blushing Belgraves 130. It really doesn't show up on my lips at all. It really looks like, you know, it's just a clear gloss. That's how it looks when I first put it on. So I'm going to try this hack that I saw on Instagram for putting on lashes, and we're gonna see if it works. So I think that's as far as I can zoom in. Yeah, that's it. Alright, so what we're going to do is, girl, look at the highlights. So what we're going to do, I'm going to use a pair of my lashes from my collection. This is in the style Shine, and this is a brand new pair. This is a new style. I think I just added this to my website, so it's up there if you like them. I need some scissors. Alright, this is one lash, and I'm going, hold on, do I need to turn this fan off because I don't want my eye to start watering. See this little, the little edges, like where it goes like past the lash? I like to cut those off because I just feel like those are going to irritate my eyes. So I start by cutting those off. So now you can see the difference right there. And then I need to get a pair of my lash tweezers. So the hack video, which I can't remember who posted it, but it was on Instagram. I feel like, I don't know, I know it was somebody that I watch and they did like an IGTV video, but it said to use a brush on glue, and I don't have, my favorite glue is this one, the Sassy, and it's not a brush on, it's a squeeze tube. So I remember that I have these little things, which are disposable eyeliner brushes that I bought from eBay a long time ago when I wanted to be a makeup artist. And I was like, oh, they're finally going to get some use. So I'm just going to try to use them. Hopefully it works out. So it says to use the brush on applicator and to put some glue on the lash line. Working out so far. Working out perfectly, actually. Thank you. Alright, so I used the little brush and I put the, and I put the glue on my lash line. God dang it. You can't even see it. You can see it a little bit. I put the glue on my lash line. And you're supposed to wait until it gets tacky and all of that. So if you have a brush on applicator, like, because they have lash glues that have a brush on applicator, it'll do the same thing. And then what they did, so I put it on my lash line already, so I'm gonna sit that over to the side, and then you use the brush on applicator, and just like you're doing eyeliner, you put the glue on your eye, on the line of your eye. So, alright, I did a shitty job, but it's still done. So, got the glue on my lash line. Boom. By this time, you know, you're supposed to wait 30 seconds for it to get tacky. It should be tacky enough. So now we're going to put this lash on, and it's supposed to be super easy. So let's see. Mm-mm. That was so easy. That was so easy. I am going to get me some clear eyeliner glue though and try it. Because I think that was easy. Eyelash hack. That went on so easy. Let's try it again on the other eye. That worked out. Oh, that worked out really well. I'm going to definitely get me a brush, a duo. I'm gonna find the duo brush on applicator eyelash glue, but the clear one, because I like the duo black one, so I feel like the duo clear one should work too. So I'm gonna get that with the brush on applicator, and as y'all can see, that was really simple. That was really easy. Shout out to whoever made that hack. And I'm not sure how it looks with the black, but you know, when you wear black, it looks like you got on black eyeliner. So I don't know how it's looking. Y'all can be able, I'm gonna see when I watch the playback, but that's it. Yeah. I'm so amazed at how easy that was. That was super easy. On eyeliner and line my waterline. Alright, so that is it. That was super easy, right? So this is the style Shine that I'm wearing right now. I think these are cute. Like, I posted on Instagram too, I think it was last night. My packaging is super simple, and I do that because I want to keep my prices affordable and reasonable, because these lashes that I sell are the same lashes that people are selling for $20 and $30, and that's facts. Y'all can believe me, facts. These are the same lashes people are selling for $20 and $30, and so I know how much the wholesale price is for them, and I assume that they're probably bigger than me, so they're probably buying even more at a time than I buy, because I'm small time still, so I only buy like 50 at a time, and so I know the price that I get for buying 50 at a time. But if they're buying 100 at a time, or 200 at a time, 1,000 at a time, I can only imagine the price that they're paying for them, and then for them selling them for $30, $20, whatever they're selling them for, they're cleaning up. But at the same time, y'all, don't go and pay $20 for lashes when you can purchase from me for either $5 or $7. All of the lashes on my website, they're either $5 or $7. Go over there and shop. Support your girl and buy you some great lashes at affordable prices. So that is it for this video. Makeup look turned out bomb. So sorry that I couldn't been looking like this yesterday, cause you know, whatever. God didn't want me to be great yesterday morning, so he didn't wake me up at 6:30. He instead decided to wake me up at 8:45 because he didn't want me to beat my face, because he didn't want everybody in their room to be feeling some type of way. I'm just kidding. Yeah, that is it for this video, y'all. I think so. Yeah, I just wanted to do my makeup because I want to take some pictures, and I got a DHL delivery coming. So But no, I just wanted to do my makeup and tell y'all about my weekend, because I know in my last video, I think I was telling y'all how I was looking forward to the weekend. So I wanted to tell y'all how chaotic it was. But it's still, in the end, everything worked out just fine. I need to check my account to see if Busch Gardens has refunded my money, even though I know it hasn't been 3 to 5 business days. But I'm that kind of petty, and I want to see if they've refunded it yet. And if they and I need, what y'all think? Should I call corporate, or should I just let it go? Because I've already decided that, you know, Busch Gardens can never get any more of my money, like, ever. They'll never get another penny from me. I will never spend any more of my money with them. So should I just, well, I'll just wait by, let's see, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. By the end of this week, I should have my refund. If I don't get my refund, then I'll call. That's what I'll do. Because as long as I get my refund, even though we wasted time and gas driving to the park, as long as we get our refund, that's what matters. Because basically, you can call and yell and fuss and curse and all of that all you want, but I don't feel like they're gonna give us anything. Like they're not gonna give us like free tickets to Busch Gardens. And even if they did, I wouldn't want to go, because even if you get free tickets, once you get there, you're gonna want to eat, you're gonna want to drink, so you're gonna spend money at the park. And I've already said I'm not spending any more money with them. So what can they do for me? They're not just gonna give me an extra $100, extra $500. They're not gonna do that. That's the only thing they could do for me at this point, is just give me some money. But they're not gonna do that. They're gonna want to offer you probably a free day or something like that. But like I said, I'm not spending no money in this stupid park, so that's not gonna do me no good. Let me get off of here. That's it for this video, guys. Thank y'all for tuning in, and I'll see y'all later. Bye, y'all.